Over to you, yeah?
Thank you so much. First of all, congratulations to all the participants. You are very close, trust me, you are very close and you gave us a very hard question. It was, I mean, we sat up and everyone, we had like discussion, why these, why not these. That means you gave us a very tough time. And thank you so much again for giving us a tough time. Anyway, so I want to share some of the feedbacks and I will share some of the criteria based on what judges are actually taking the decisions and the judges are actually giving you a better grade or better marks or a bit of lower marks. Okay, the first thing is about, I would say, the great opening. You would have only 2 minutes time. So what you have to do, you have to make sure that audience will be hooked up to your speech. And the very first thing will be you have to make a positive first impression, and you make a maximum 6 to 7 seconds for that. You understand my point? Maybe something, a quote, a story, a personal story, a question. If you don't understand, there's a relax. Number 2, try to incorporate personal story. I'm talking about my story or I'm talking about another story, there is a difference. So try to incorporate your story. That means it will be easier for you to make a good connection with your audience. I have some more observation about this. One of this, I saw some of the participants who are not properly having eye contact with the audience. You are talking to the audience. So you have to have a better establishment in terms of connection. And if you do not have that eye contact with your audience, at some point of time, audience might have lose their interest to listen what you are saying. It's okay to you? You understand my point? Number 4, one of the participants put his hand in the pocket. Do not do this, please. Okay? This is kind of a negative body language. This, you should avoid this thing. Number 5, that is very important. Though I was not using because please, yeah. It was given the whole stakes. The whole stakes are given to you, right? But most of the participants were mostly in the center. Like you see, if I'm just talking about this, I'm talking to you. So I'm actually covering this part of the audience. I'm working and again I'm covering this part of the audience. Just you see psychologically. I'm working I'm just covering this part of the audience. When you're actually studying this part or that point or middle point, that means you're actually covering one part of the audience. I believe you are trying to cover the total part of the audience, but psychologically, you are covering only 1 or 2 parts. So try to use the stage as much as possible. And one of the most important thing I must say, the vocal variety. Sometimes we are talking a very, I would say it's a monotonous tone, but kind of a very straight tone. Maybe you can have some low, pitch, silent, up and low. That will add some more value to your speech. This is how we are actually evaluating your speeches. And the last but not the least, a message. There were the questions, so many questions, and we are actually looking for some messages from your speeches. Okay? So try to incorporate one strong message in your speech if possible. If possible, but it should be done. So those are the things I would say. The good opening, smooth transition, personal story, body language, vocal variety, and what was the last one I mentioned? Message, yeah. Message is very important part of your speech. So I believe we have covered almost everything. The way we are actually evaluating you, judging you, those are the very basic criteria, those are very important criteria in our judgment. So I'd like to say thanks once again. And one more thing I want to mention. In Toastmasters International, the public speaking champion is Miss Luisa for this year. We already got our Luisa from Bangladesh. Congratulations once again.
Thanks, everyone. I think I will hand it over and